Start with a bow. All right, guys, so let's do a little bit of warm up here. I'll do a bow. And just start with a little nice warm up here. Good to see you all. Well, 12 people out there. There's Rich, 13, and 13 of you. Well, I guess I've counted as one. Actually, 13. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 25 people training right now in the dojo. Not bad, not bad. I gotta say, I like it. Hey, by the way, actually, you're telling them that. Never mind. By the way, never mind. Oh, boy. Don't worry, guys. It wasn't exciting. Skipping rope. Arms back. One arm forward, one arm back. Can you do it? That is the question. One arm forward, one arm back. And then the other way.
And do it on one side, not the other side.
What I do is that when I switch directions, you sort of lock up your joint. You kind of lock up your muscles, and then they go the other direction. If you ask them nicely. Heels back. Opposite knee to elbow. Use your stomach to contract. All right, good job, guys. Rotate your hips. I know it's hot outside. Ha 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 ha, the people outside. Oh, and Philip too. The rest of us are hopefully inside in air-conditioned rooms. Let's see. Actually, you have side to side. For the last class, I looked at the students outside. They were all sitting on their mats, and their eyes were all so sad because it was hot out there, you know. So we did. I'm like, how you guys doing? They're like, oh, we're good. I'm like, oh no. And so we decided just to let them do a very quick warm up. Not trying to punish anybody with fitness. All right. But that was a younger group. You guys can handle it. No, there's no punishment here either. Again, to the side, loosen up, open up those ribs. I gotta keep an eye on that computer in case someone tries to come in. Aditya likes to come in late. Well, he likes to, but he tends to. He's got something else going on at a different time. All right, guys, go ahead and just go here like this, side to side. And just go ahead and go in with the Cossack stretch. You were there, Rich, when I would always say it wrong, and Boris would correct me on how to say Cossack. He would say it, I would hear it, and I couldn't duplicate the noise with my face. It was very annoying. Cossack. You go, no. In case you guys don't know, Boris is Russian. He's one of our black belts, second-degree black belt. Very good. I gotta say, he was patient with me getting it wrong all the time. I mean, I've gotten it wrong for years and years. All right, that's good. Let's do some leg swings just to kind of loosen up your hips a little bit. So weird having still haven't gotten used to the silence of it all, you know? The silence of being live, but still having silence. Other side, guys. Okay, here, do one of these. Reach up really high. Side view for you. I'm going to drive my hip forward as I pull up my foot. No need to do this. That's not necessary. In fact, it doesn't do anything. Try to make sure that you're driving your hip forward. And that's what you need to do. Okay, other side. I think my hairstylist is open for outside haircuts. You guys won't have to see this mop pretty soon. It'll be a cut mop. Whatever. I'm gonna do this head movement. It's like extra weight. I'm pretty sure I can cut my hair. I'll move faster because I'll be more aerodynamic. All right, guys, let's blast out some head movement drills. So we're gonna do a blast, literally called a blast. And so if somebody comes in to punch, you gotta be able to get out of the way quick, right? Because I've been saying, if someone tries to punch you, it's gonna be violent. So you have to move to that level of immediacy. I talked about this in the camp and probably before. If Mr. Brewer were to throw a punch, just stay right there and just throw a punch. Everybody watch Mr. Brewer throw a punch. Go ahead, just like throw it like a jab. Boom. Okay, like throw it like a jab, yeah. Boom. Okay, do another jab. Good. Good. He's pretty good. And he is a black belt. Okay, if you ever watch, try to cover some distance and throw a jab. Like there's a person you have to punch in the face. Boom. Okay, so that's really good. So Mr. Brewer doesn't exaggerate very well. He's skilled. But anybody, whoever it is, before they throw a punch, their foot moves first, okay? So as you guys are getting used to head movement and visualizing this, you understand that you're really using peripheral vision to see when they cover distance. You can't see that right now because you can't see my feet. But if I wanted to cover distance at you, I have to move my feet. And that's what's going to actually start moving before the punch gets thrown. So when you're squaring off with somebody and you imagine they're there and you see the front foot, that's your trigger to start to move, okay? And if you move the wrong way, there kind of isn't a wrong way. If you didn't get hit, you moved the right way, okay? Yeah, it's better to go one way or another sometimes, but anyway, the blast. You guys are gonna work on the front slip blast. This is off ideally a straight right. I'm gonna move to the slight angle. I'm gonna pop that shoulder, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and go, and we're gonna just do, well, the first 10 we'll do it a little slower just to kind of get the hang of it, okay? So the front slip, remember, I'm gonna move my head initially. My feet will almost catch up. But I'm gonna try to get this front foot to move about roughly as fast as my head. The back foot will catch up later. Whatever you do, don't do this. 1, 2. We don't wanna have our foot go and then our head follow, okay? Here we go, 10. Front slips, pop that right shoulder. I'm using my right shoulder here. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. And now let's do a little bit faster. I want you to think about contracting the stomach, okay? And you can make that noise, a little bit of a, kind of like you almost like you throw a punch, but it's the aggressive pop now. Okay, ready? A little faster. Ready? 1. Contract your stomach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw 10 more. Front slip to a left hook. Okay. Let's do a fadeaway hook actually. So we'll go front slip, fadeaway hook. All right. So I'm actually showing you a side view on this. Pop, slide away, fadeaway hook. Okay. Remember, your hand's gonna depend on where their head is. Your arm will either be close or more extended based on where they are. You'll be able to adjust that on your own pretty easily. All right, so it's going to be, on my count, front slip to a lead hook, or a fadeaway hook rather. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, move around a little bit. 5, 6, 7, around 8, 9, make sure you really turn that hip, and 10. Okay, so now what you guys are going to do, that was 40, is that right? My math right? Is that 30 or 40?
That's 40.
Okay, that's 40. Is that right? 30. Natalia says 30. I'm sorry, but I trust her more than I trust you. You guys all agree? Was that 30 or was that 40?
Just elbow.
That was 30, says Aiden.
All right.
Okay, they're here to all tell me 30. So now what you guys are going to do is we're going to do punching. You guys are going to be sparring. I'll call out a number. So you're going to kind of be just doing some shadow boxing. And then when I call out a number, you're going to do your movement, okay? For the next 10. Okay, ready? So you're kind of moving around, go ahead and get started. We're doing some jab, maybe you're already doing some movements, whatever. And 1, moving around, 2, 3. Gonna be random, you never know what might happen. You can throw kicks out there, throw elbow, whatever. 4. When I count, I want you to imagine my voice represents their attack. Okay, oh, hold on, I gotta let somebody in. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good to see you, Aditya. Move around, guys, move around. 10. All right, good job, good job. All right, so check it out. Oh, we'll just stick with 40 for that. So Aditya, obviously working head movement. We're gonna do the rear slip now, okay? Rear slip. So we'll step back. This is the most safe slip. If you don't know what to do this. And you're likely to not get hit, okay? Because you're changing the distance and changing the angle, and you're moving away. So unless you have yourself with your back to a cliff, I guess don't do that then. Although even then you could do a rear slip by moving forward. But if there's a cliff right behind you, you made a lot of mistakes. Okay, so anyway, here we go, guys. So we're gonna take our back leg. I'm gonna move it at a slight backwards diagonal. If you guys can see me from this square here, slight diagonal, not a lot, just a slight. It's almost like I just moved back. And I'm gonna pop that left shoulder forward here, okay? And you're gonna kind of end up momentarily in a horse stance, okay? So let's do a few of those slow. I like to bring my hand, I know it seems funny, but I will drop my guard a little bit here. You can keep your hands up too, but I'll drop my guard a little bit. This one's gonna be around here in front though, and we come back up. Okay, here we go, ready? And 1, and then back. So imagine there's like a left jab coming. I'm moving my head out of the way. That was 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move and face the camera so you can maybe see that angle. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good, easy enough. Now again, I want you to, as you step back, I want you to contract the stomach. We'll go a little bit faster, okay? Ready? Hands are up. 1. I should have mentioned earlier. So now I'm moving back, and my front foot's going to follow. Okay, so I'm actually going to have you do this a little differently. So instead of going, if you guys consider it's not this time, I'm going to go here. Okay, so the front leg's going to follow. Okay, that's it, Philip. Nicely done. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Okay, good. That was 20. So now let's go ahead. We're gonna go boom, boom. We're gonna throw a straight right. We're gonna do a rear slip, and then we're gonna follow up by a straight right. Okay. Now this is gonna be predicated on the person really rushing in, really overcommitting themselves in this case. All right, because we are doing a full rear slip, like I showed you that last time. The front foot's gonna follow. So in that case, they're really overcommitting. We're getting out of the way and tagging them. This is really truly Shirinji-Ryu style. This is, boxing. And again, like I mentioned, since Cam was a boxer, and this is what he would always teach us: is moving off on angles. Super critical. Here we go. Okay, so again, if I'm moving, I'm off balance. I'm not gonna have no power in that punch. So you really gotta make sure you load. You can throw a good strong punch. Don't leave your arm hanging out there. Make sure you really snap it back quick. Ready? And 1. Move around a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. Next 10 will be while you're shadow boxing, okay? A little more random. That'll be just another 40. Okay, ready? Hands up, move around now. Start to throw some punches of your own. Maybe once in a while do that forward slip to a hook. You know, he's got done doing that. That should feel pretty natural. Don't want to lose those skills. And 1, 2, here they come. Bam! You move sidestepping that thing and giving a good one. Ready? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good job. That's enough of that. Okay, now we look at changing the angle. All right, changing the angle. So we're going to be looking at doing a rear slip, a front slip, a U slip to a cross. Okay, and this is going to be defending against a jab, cross, hook. Am I making sense? If I were to throw a jab at you, you move that way. And then I see you over there and I go, oh, I got something for you. And then all of a sudden you're moving in over here. I'm like, dang it, this person's fast. So I throw a hook, you're underneath me, whoosh, and then crack. Okay? And that's the combo. All right? And then we're actually going to add something to that too. But let's see if we can get this happening. So let's just do, here we go, we're going to go 1, 2, U slip, and straight right. I'm kind of skipping a little bit. I think you guys can handle this a little bit faster for you. You guys can handle this, okay? Ready? So rear slip, front slip, U slip, cross. Everybody feel okay about that U slip? The U slip is ducking underneath looping punches, okay? And really it would be, if I'm slipping this way, that's because something's gonna hit me in this side of the head, I go down and towards it, and then boom. If I go this way, as the punch is coming this way, well, okay, if I get hit, at least I'm moving away from the punch. Does that make sense? It's not going to be devastating. It'll be a bummer, but not a devastating thing. So fighting's already a bummer, right? So, but in this case, what I'm going to be trying to do is get underneath it, and then I'm going towards it. But I'm not going towards it then down. You know, after I go here, I'm dropping immediately, rolling, and hitting with that. So watch my shoulders, okay, guys? I go pop the left shoulder, I pop my right shoulder, yeah? Now, I'm going to step back. Like I can kind of move this leg freely. I'm going to roll and then release the punch. Does that make sense, guys? This is really important. Let me break that down a little more. Make sure from this angle. So I go rear slip, front slip. Please notice my right shoulder's forward. I'm going to step with this leg, my back leg. I'm going to roll. So now my shoulder's back so I can then throw it to that straight. Okay? Let's do it now together. Ready? Rear slip, front slip, U slip, and then punch. Okay? You guys got it? Give me some thumbs up if you feel like you got the hang of that. Anybody have any questions on that before we start repping it? I don't want you to feel like you're practicing perfect error. That'd be a bummer. Okay. All right. Then we're good to go, I think. Okay, here we go. And 1. Okay. 2. Aiden, I think I saw you go, whoa! No jumping, sir. Okay, ready? And 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Boom, boom. Under and crack. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. 1, 2, under. Okay, good. Take a moment, catch your breath. Let me show you what's next. Next up, we're going to go 1, 2, under, cross, fadeaway hook. Okay? Just putting those skills together. You guys got it? So it's going to be pop the left shoulder, pop the right shoulder, roll, boom, and fadeaway hook. Okay, now I'm going to have you try to encroach. Move towards your opponent with both slips. Both, actually all three in a way. The first two I'm encroaching, the third one I'm bailing off at an angle. So if you watch my lead leg, we did this I think last week, but just to review, when I do my rear slip this time, rather than stepping back with my rear slip, I move my head the same direction, I pop my shoulder the same way, but my lead leg comes forward. Got that? So I go here, then I go here. So now I would have covered distance. If you guys can imagine, let me get something real quick. First rule of television, don't let them just be standing at dead time. They're all going to tune out. Okay, so that's the person. They look really mean. So watch my feet. If I go here and then here, that's okay. But if I go here and then here, you see how close I am to them now. I can probably throw a real short hook and be right in there. So as I'm, and this is probably more realistic distance to start with, right? I'm not going to start this close to somebody. I wish I could use wrist right over there, but social distancing. So, so what I'm doing is, again, I'm creeping in, moving to the side. Now I'm right on top of it. You see my hands right on top of that now. And of course, I'm fading away with that hook. Okay? You guys with me? Yeah? Yeah? Good, good. Okay, here we go. Ready? Encroaching. Here we go. 1. And all the way through, and cross, and fade away hook. Okay, and good. 2, slip, slip, U, cross, fade away hook. 3, boom, boom. I'm going too slow, you can go faster. What's wrong with that? Ready? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get a little faster for you. 9. And don't go. I don't know why I had to do that with you. Ready? 10. Okay. Good job. Loosen up a little bit. Let's add another. So we'll go slip, slip, under, straight, fade away hook, straight, and we're gonna shift off to the side after that straight. Okay. So after we do the fade away hook, we'll do a straight. That'll feel really natural, I think, because you're moving back. Boom, boom, then right away, then a front slip and a pivot. Did I go over that pivot the other day? Let's take a minute and go over that pivot in case some of you missed it, okay? So if you've done any Aiki with me, Aikido, Aikijitsu, we do this footwork all the time in Aiki. It's kind of similar to that. What's going to happen is I'm going to do a front slip, okay? But then I'm going to turn off the angle right away. Creating angles, again, is really a super important. Okay, so I'm going to do, after that hook, I'm going to do a straight. And then I'm going to imagine an attack coming, so I'm right away bailing off to the side. I got down here, whoa, right? And then after I go here, whoa, I pivot. Okay? So we'll do it slowly together. Here we go. All right, so it looks like this, guys. Rear slip, front slip, U slip, cross, fade away hook, straight right, slip, and pivot. Okay? Jonathan looks like he's got a headache. You okay, Jonathan? He's like, okay. You're like looking at your camera doing this. I'm going to pick on you, Jonathan. I'm not mad at you, don't worry. But he's doing this in the camera like he's got a headache. I'm like, oh no, maybe I've taught too much. Okay. You okay? Though? You give me a thumbs up though, so that's good.
Hey, don't forget to put that dumpster out.
Hello, sir. Yeah. Thank you. I got an alarm for that. Thank you. All right. So here we go. Again, rear slip, front slip, U slip, cross, fade away hook, straight right, slip to the side again, whoop, and then pivot out. I don't know why I threw a hook there because it felt wonderful, that's why. But you didn't have to do that. Okay, here we go. Ready? Rear slip, front slip, U slip, straight right, fade away hook, right into a straight right again, slip and pivot. Okay? So my right foot, after that slip, my right foot swings around. So really, if you think of it, you can think of it from the shoulder, you can think of it from the hip. I was always taught to really bring your attention down low, right? Bring your attention to your core, your larger muscles, sort of your center of mass, which is generally lower, unless you're like super huge at the top, okay? So the idea, though, is that I got done with that last slip. And so one emphasis is to pull this shoulder back, and that's going to kind of help me spin out a little bit. Another thing to concentrate on is the hip, right? I do the front slip and the hip moves back. Play with it, you know. That's what martial arts is a lot of times anyways, experimenting, see what works for you. I'll throw out a few ideas and, you know, one will stick, one won't. Maybe they both will. I'll get a quick question from Aiden and we'll get to it. If you guys want to keep shadowboxing that while I get Aiden's question, you're welcome to. We're going to get some more reps on this. Go ahead, Aiden. Let me try to unmute you here. Go ahead. Oops, hold on, Aiden. My volume is down on this. 1 second. Okay, one more time, Aiden.
On that last turn, could you throw a hook?
You could absolutely throw a hook on that, and we might even do that in a minute. Okay? Yes. All right, here we go, guys. Rear slip, front slip, U slip, straight right, fade away hook, straight right again, slip and pivot. You can slip and pivot and then go right in 1, 2. You know, you got a lot of options. And you know what Aiden was just saying is, can you, as you're pivoting, be hooking again? And the answer is yes. All right. Okay. So now I tell you what, guys. I want you to start shadow boxing a little bit, and I want you to see when I say go. I'm not even going to say a number. When I say go, you got to go hop, 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 hop. Make it happen. Okay. Ready? So here you are. And if you don't have the combo, I'll do it again with you. Go! Ooh. I threw a little left right there because it felt wonderful. Go! Add stuff. It's okay. You want to throw a kick? You want to throw a Superman punch after that? I'm fine with that. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I know it did to you, Will. Okay. It's part of the kata after all. Ready and go. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. That was ugly. That was a gross one on my part. I'm going to do it again. Go. Oh, yeah. Right. There it is. Okay. Ready? And go. Why not? All right, good job, guys. Shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. I'm going to show you another slip. This is a weird one, okay? So instead of popping the shoulder, we're going to slip, and we're going to slip 2 times. With the time here. We're going to do 1 slip, okay? So here's what it's going to be. You know what's that? This is an unnatural slip. You're going to move back, but you're going to move your head to the back angle. So instead of moving like you would for kind of like similar to that rear slip, we're going to move our head the other way. Okay? I'm not worried about popping my shoulders so much. I'm just getting my head out of the way. Like, to the side view. Okay. So where your hands are going to be up, I kind of like to throw it right as I'm doing that. There's no power in that, just kind of put something out there. But really I'm just moving out of the way. So my head is going one way as my body kind of goes straight back. I can also move off at angles. I don't want to go this way. I'll put my head right here. If I have anything, I'm going to go. The idea is that my head was here and I'm have to retreat quickly. And I don't want to be like this and falling over. So this is why you practice kind of an unnatural movement, but you practice to do it and get balance. That way, if you're ever here and you're in trouble and you have to go like this, you can go here and then still have balance. Okay? Under John, one of our boxer student. I got a student in the adult class that's a boxer. He was teaching us this, and I thought, this is so weird. And now I'm starting to get the hang of it. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to move away and move our head, okay, towards the back. This way, okay? Got that? So, yes, that's 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm moving backwards. 6, 7. Imagine the punch coming at you. Maybe it's their right punch, their right punch coming from that side, right? And move out of the way. And move, and it's interesting as a karateka to do that. You think, oh, it's good posture, but you know, sometimes you got to get your head out of the way because you don't like getting punched in the face. So it's just this, okay? So like if you guys are going to punch me in the face right now, I might go, huh, and then huh. That makes sense? So go ahead, Cynthia, give me a 1-2 combination, like a jab cross. Huh. Huh. Okay, come on, try it again. 1, 2. Get me. Huh. Huh. Come on, a little faster. I want you to go boom, boom. Come on, Cynthia, what you got right there? Yeah, okay, so I'm moving away. Come on, one more time. Right? Does that make sense, guys? You can imagine a punch is 1 and 2. And so, and then of course I can go 1, 2, and then boom, 3, right? All right, good job. Time is flying by. I'm not sweating as much as I was last time. You all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
We should be working out harder. Shall we spar? Let's do a round of sparring, huh? So I'm going to be punching at you. You're punching at me. You guys know the deal. I won't throw too many kicks. Not too many. Okay, here we go. So let's do pow, starting, and now. Okay, so start to see if you can add some of your footwork. You see some stimulus coming at you, and you're trying to get out of the way. You're trying to stay in balance so you can hit me. What? There's a combo of the day. Right there, guys, right there. Come on, hit it. Oh, Cynthia kicked me. That's so rude. There's your Superman punch. Time. All right, good job, guys. Take a moment. Does seeing this help a little bit? So yeah, I was able to get, like I said earlier, I get my son, I trust him. He's 14, he's like this tall to me now. He's like barely, almost taller. He's almost as tall as me. I gave him the big 16-ounce gloves, and I said, punch me in the face. And I really hadn't done that for a long time, to be honest, I haven't been able to spar, right? But and it was interesting that just these basic movements, and I really didn't do much else other than what I've shown you. You can start to encroach and get yourself in distance. It's not as hard as you might think to dodge punches. So, all right, good. Well, we got a little bit of time. Another round of sparring or some kata. Those are your options for now. Go. Give me number 1 for sparring, 2 for kata. I see a lot of 1s. And Cynthia, what are you doing? You can't do both. Okay, it's mostly 1s, so we're doing sparring. Sorry, Charlie, and half of Cynthia. And I think Philip wanted kata too. All right, so we'll spar again. Faster or slower or just right? I was just right. Jonathan says faster. Natalia says faster. I have no one saying to go slower, so I'm going to go like this a little bit. Okay, here we go. A little faster. Spots where I'm quicker. Spots where I'm the same speed. Oops. Okay, here we go. Stay relaxed. Okay, so Sadly, you can't see my feet. I can be out here, but I'm such a small thing on your screen. I'll do a little bit of this, and I want you to start to watch my feet as I come in. You'll start to see my foot go. You can use that to read. Okay, ready? Here we go. I'll work my way forward, though. Ready, and go. I feel like I'm too far away. I'm gonna sneak my way in. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, hello. So hard not to kick. Superman. Big looping. Did you get underneath that? I hope you did. Oh, you did. Man, everybody ducked that. That's awesome. That was really great to see. Everybody's getting underneath that. That's actually really good. I got kicked in the face by Aditya. I was ducking underneath that. I took a shin to the dome that time. I don't mind saying a little competitive. I kind of want to. Jonathan, how you doing? Oh, yeah, the Superman punch too from Jonathan. Very good. But Don throwing. Oh, what was that? You got to hit your camera, but Don, no fair. I'm out here. You can't hit me out here. I'm too far away. All right, time. Good job, guys. Okay, now I got a sweat going. A little bit of sweat. All right, guys. Well, so if you want to get good at this stuff, it's just reps. It's just reps. And with intent. It's reps with intent. Oh, wow, someone's trying to get in on the class. That's strange. Okay, let me... I don't know how long... How was that, Sakura? So, when I'm shadow boxing, I'm not... Sometimes I have a mirror, right? In my kitchen, I've got a big mirror. I'll shadow box in my mirror in my kitchen. And, you know, and I'll watch myself. So there's different levels of training, different ways to train, same things, right? So usually I'll kind of watch my technique for a while. Just watch myself in the mirror. And if you guys have a bathroom mirror or some sort of mirror in the house, you can do that in front of, that's really good. Okay, just to kind of watch your technique. You don't want to think that you look like this, meanwhile you look like this, right? And you're just teaching yourself to bow, you know, and get kicked in the head. So that, of course, is a lot different. So you watch yourself in the mirror for a little while, and then at a certain point, you got to let go of the perfect form, right? You know, that's not really a thing. Hey, yeah, I suppose it is. It's just something you're working towards. And then you start to go into visualization. And like I was talking about with the dropping in the void and using sounds as a cue for me to imagine being hit. So if Rich does a clap back there, I'm seeing that. Do that again. Give me a couple claps. And I imagine that those claps are punches. And I don't know exactly when they're going to go. And so you can literally have someone in your family clap for you or stomp their foot, and you just feel that as a trigger to move. And if you can start to add that with counters, with the visualization, as real as you can. You've all been punched at. You just had me punch it. You've all seen what it looks like to punch coming at you. That sound, you sort of sense it, and you move. See yourself moving successfully. Don't visualize yourself going, bang, what a hurt, I think I was too slow. I mean, you'll know. But a lot of times you can start to visualize yourself moving quickly, and you'll have some real success there. And confidence comes with practice. And like I always say, don't believe in yourself, believe in your training. Okay? I mean, yeah, of course, believe in yourself. Believe in your training. Okay? If you've been putting in the hard work, you've been doing blast, even doing these over and over, And then you have someone that you trust at your house, and they can get a pool noodle, and you know, like I've shown you guys. Let me get something over here real quick. Actually, I'll even use Rich. Rich, we can do this. I got a 3-foot long pool noodle or two. So these are not pool noodles, but there are karate swords. Pool noodles are better because they're lighter. And remember, if you're ever having somebody, you might have to show somebody in your house. Like a lot of you have a parent that wouldn't mind punching at you, or a spouse. So, you know, you just got to take it easy. Tell them, look, you got to help me out, right? But have someone show them, okay, so you have these things, and you're going to throw like a punch. See, my hand's actually, it's not turning over, but it's the same shoulder movement, right? And at the very end, I just kind of bring it down, right? A little bit. I'm not doing this. This is not the motion. It's still that, right? Or that, right? See my shoulder, but at the very end, I let it go. That way, when it hits you in the shoulder, hopefully, and you know it, okay? So if I'm working with Rich here, I'm gonna have you do a rear slip first for my left, okay? That's what it looks like. So you have somebody in your family do this for a little while and build confidence. And you know, you got to have a good relationship, a little bit of trust there. I'm not trying, they shouldn't be trying to hit you, be like they're cool, right? So I go, and I'm going to give you a left right. So you're going to, I should just maybe just start with like a front slip. Whoop. So you do a front slip. There it is. One more. Good. Okay. Bring that back foot in for me. Good. Okay. Now you're going to do a rear slip to a front slip. 1, 2. Good. Move around a little bit. Okay. A little faster. I'm going to get you this time, Mr. Brewer. He's a black belt. I can do it if I want to. Good. Now throw a left hook. Okay. Oh, straight right, but okay. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Okay. You guys get the idea? And then I could go. Now I want you to do left slip, or rear slip, front slip, U slip. 1, 2, whoosh. Right. Boom. There it is. And you get used to things coming at your head, and you're just not there. Build up a lot of confidence or something like that. Pool noodle at the dollar store, $1. Cut it in half. You got exactly what you need. All right. So no excuses as far as like not having the right equipment. And then just find somebody that doesn't mind trying to throw stuff at you, or trying to bonk you on the head, bonk. And I'm sure there's always somebody in the family that's willing to do that, right? Okay. That's it, guys. We're out of time. Hope you had a great class. Thank you. I got a little bit of workout. You can see the gross thing of sweat there. I apologize. What else to tell you? This class Wednesday. I feel like there's more to tell you, but I guess I'm a little tired. My brain isn't firing all that well. But great job. I think you guys did really well. So thank you. We'll do a bow. Hope you got a little bit of workout too. All right. See you guys next time. If you got any questions, I'll